Have you ever lost track of time while doing something you love? Or being fully present in an activity as if nothing else matters? Have you ever felt like you were at your optimum state? Think about the times that you felt this. Was it while you were painting an artwork? Composing a song, maybe? Choreographing a dance? Or just being immersed while doing your paperwork? In doing those activities that pop into mind, one is said to be in a state of flow. It is said that flow constitutes what one refers to as a good life, quoting authors Nakamura and Csikszentmihalyi in saying, "A good life is one that is characterized by complete absorption in what one does." Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi is a Hungarian-American psychologist, and he pioneered the idea and named the concept of flow. We are going to mention him a lot here, for he is known as the father of flow. In his words, flow is a state in which people are so involved in an activity that nothing else seems to matter. The experience is so enjoyable that people will continue to do it, even at great cost, for the sheer sake of doing it. He derived this from his study of the creative process in 1960, where an artist disregarded hunger, fatigue, and discomfort, and persisted on continuing his painting. Michelangelo was also known to go without food and sleep while working for days on the ceiling of the Vatican Sistine Chapel until he ultimately passed out. Flow is understood as an autotelic activity, meaning there is intrinsic motivation in doing it. Csikszentmihalyi used the concept of optimal experience to describe those autotelic experiences. It is where a person feels deep joy and excitement, exhilaration, which are all cherished by the individual. So how does one enter flow? How do we define a person in flow? Research has led to the identification of the two conditions of flow. First, the activity with its perceived challenge must stretch existing skills. This means that the activity must not be too difficult nor too easy for the individual. The challenges must be balanced and appropriate to one's perceived capacities. This balance is fragile. It's best understood with this diagram. Having action opportunities become too challenging elicits anxiety. The person becomes too stressed, hence, the state of flow is not achieved. The same goes for when the activity is too easy. It makes it prone to boredom. The second condition of flow involves having proximal goals and immediate feedback. In reaching flow, one must have clear goals and continuous feedback about his or her progress and make adjustments based on these. Further, here are some common characteristics of a person in flow. 1. Merging of action and awareness. 2. Intense and focused concentration on one's activity in the present. 3. The experience is rewarding, even sometimes the end goal is just an excuse for the process. 4. When there is distortion of time, among others. Now, in living a good life, do we need flow? Longitudinal research conducted by Csikszentmihalyi in 1993 revealed how flow is associated with achievement. He tracked the development of talented teenagers and found that commitment to their talents for 4 years predicted their identification of this talent area. Another longitudinal study by Hein in 1996 showed that skilled students in mathematics who experienced flow in the first part of the math course did better on the second half. These studies exhibit the associations commitment, persistence, and achievement have with experiences with flow. Csikszentmihalyi also studied on the obstacles to flow by working with Swedish police to identify these in their daily routine. His research focused on modifying their work environments to increase the chances of producing flow. Other than these, several other researches concerning flow are adopted in different settings, like in the workplace, to enhance performances. I also relate to the great benefits brought by flow and how it brings a feeling of accomplishment afterwards. Here's a clip of me immersed in working on a song, being immersed in the activity, putting in all my skills and knowledge, and being absorbed in the process. What about you? How do you experience flow?